Hello there everybody, this is General Snivy and welcome to yet another unboxing video. What am I going to be unboxing today? Well, I got this beast right here. The Super Nintendo Classic Edition, otherwise known as the SNES Classic Edition. These things are incredibly scarce, rare, hard to find, and they also cost practically an arm and a leg if you happen to go on sites like Amazon or eBay or places like those. As for how I got my hands on mine, I was just walking around Walmart one day. I saw several SNES Classics and I knew I just had to pick this thing up because if I didn't get it then, I would never see it again. And to be honest with you, I'm glad that I did. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and get this unboxing underway. Once again, we're going to be shooting this at multiple angles. And here we go. Here is the box itself. As for what's over here on the side, this pretty much explains the SNES controller, what it's about. And here's all the games that it comes with. It comes with, reading from top to bottom, Contra 3, The Alien Wars, Donkey Kong Country, Earthbound, Final Fantasy 3, which I hear is Final Fantasy 6 in actuality, F-Zero, Kirby's Dream Course, Kirby Superstar, Mega Man X, Secret of Mana, Star Fox, Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting, Super Castlevania 4, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars, Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Super Punch-Out, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, Yoshi's Island, and the never-before-released Star Fox 2. That game was meant to be released, like, well before at this point in time. I think it was supposed to be released in 96 or 95 or something, but the game was completed but never released. And a ROM of the game has been floating around online, but it's more or less a prototype and not the final thing. However, the final version of the game is finally here within this bad boy right here. To access it, you just have to beat the first level within the original Star Fox. That's all you gotta do. That's simple. But with that out of the way, it's time to start opening this thing. Oh, come on. Don't make this difficult on me, please. Oh my god. Am I really? Okay. Phew. There. There wasn't any tape on this thing, so that's always nice to see. Hang on a second, folks. There we go. That took a little bit of time. A little longer than I would have liked, but whatever. In here we will find, I think this is just the instruction manual for the SNES Classic, as well as a poster. So, the poster, I think, is just like a larger version of what's in the back of a SNES Classics box. In here we will find the power supply. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this out of the bag. As for the instruction manual, I'm not gonna be doing that. Next up, we have an SNES controller. I mean, this SNES controller is like a mold of the original SNES controller, but in actuality, it's like a classic controller. Oh yeah, this feels nice. Nice and familiar. I have an actual SNES controller myself, and there's only like a minor difference between the actual SNES controller and, well, this one. The minor difference being the logo. The original controller doesn't have Super Nintendo on it, it just says Nintendo. I also have one of those third-party SNES controllers as well. And yeah, I mean, it's a thing, it works. And that's pretty much that. Okay, I'm only going to be doing the unwrapping of the bag for this one controller. The other one, not so much. Now, if you excuse me for a moment, I'm going to go ahead and unwrap this. Okay, I'm back. Sorry that took me so dang long. As for controller length, not bad. And if I would place it somewhere over here, like say where the N64 is currently sitting, I can definitely play this from my chair. Unlike my knockoff SNES controller, which I practically have to be in front of the console in order to use. Well, that's nice. It definitely is the perfect length for someone like me. Alright, what's behind this thing? Another SNES controller. This SNES Classic Edition actually comes with 2 controllers, as opposed to the NES Classic, which only came with 1. Plus the length of this cable on the second, or both of the SNES controllers are longer than the one, than the controller from the NES Classic Edition. Before we get to the main event, let's take a look at some of the other things, if I can get to them. There we go. Most professional unboxing ever. Over here we have a USB, I think that's a micro USB. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Micro USB to USB type C. So it's like a standard USB cable. And here we have an HDMI cable, and I believe this is just a standard HDMI cable, not the 2.0 one, whatever, that's just technical jargon. You won't be playing this in 4K, okay? Let's just get that right out the window here. And now it's time for the main event, if I can get a hold of the bloody thing. And not knock it over like an idiot. In here we have, one moment please, the SNES Classic itself. Oh man, look at this thing. This is so small it fits into my giant gorilla hand. That is crazy. And of course we have the power switch. The eject button unfortunately doesn't work, but the reset button definitely does. And also this is based on the North American SNES rather than the Super Famicom or the European SNES. And if we, dang it, this is gonna take multiple hands. Okay, sorry about that. You take off the front panel here by, you see those little latches there? Just stick your fingernail in there and just jiggle it around a little bit, and there you have the connector ports for the SNES Classic controllers, so you can just hook it right on up in here. Another thing worth noting too is that it is possible to hack your SNES Classic to make it so you can add more games than what's already installed into this thing. However, there are some limitations and there are risks as well. And with that, that's pretty much everything that comes with the SNES Classic. Sorry for the excessive light. I mean, holy crap, gotta love that sun. Am I right, folks? And with that, we are done here. That's everything that comes with the SNES Classic. As for when I'm gonna hook it up, it's gonna be sometime soon. Not exactly sure when exactly. And I think I just said that in the same sentence twice, dang it. Anyhow, like I said, I'm done. That's everything that the SNES Classic comes with. And as for if I'm hacking my SNES Classic, not likely. I'm not really planning on doing that anytime soon. I mean, I still have a actual Super Nintendo that I can use, and that still works. This is General Snivy with the SNES Classic Edition unboxing video. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this unboxing, please remember to leave a like. Next time, as for what I'm gonna do, I'm not entirely sure yet. And one more thing worth noting too before I go, this is being recorded on November 4th, and this is going to be going live around mid-December. And there's a reason for that. And I'm going to explain within the end of the year update video that I'm going to be releasing this Friday. So, once again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all later.